It's been a really long time since I have not done the episode of Reborn to Master the Blade. Long time, so I'm coming back to this anime because I made a blunder, and so I not dropped this anime but have not been uploading that much. So I'm again with episode 3 of Reborn to Master the Blade. The episode is called Set Off to the Royal Capital. If you have forgotten what has happened in the last episode, I would really recommend you to watch the last episode that I have put up. It has been a few days since I've put the last episode, so I think you gotta watch those before understanding this. This episode starts with Eris confirming that the sudden attack coming from Leon. The interaction is followed by the opening of this anime. Just right after the opening, we see Inglis that sees that Leon is wearing an artifact, which could make him a little bit more powerful to fight off a herald menace. We don't know from where he got this artifact yet, but we know that this artifact is really strong and is making Leon actually really strong to fight off a herald menace. We get to see that the real reason of Leon acting this way is because Leon is just fed up with the things that are currently happening between the Highlanders and the Lowlanders. Holy Knights are the people who protect the country, but I don't Leon does not think that way because Highlanders are creating a monopoly on the Lowlanders and it's not feeling the same as being a Holy Knight, so he is trying to end the discrimination between the Highlanders and Lowlanders. After hearing this information, we see to achieve this goal, Leon joined a party which is called a Steel Blood Front. Eris, knowing a little bit about this city, states that they didn't hesitate to destroy a city in order to kill a Highlander. It's quite a bold thing to do as a Lowlander to kill a Highlander, which is actually a taboo. So it's the Front group is basically a outburst. And Leon also says that the main mission of the Steel Blood Front is to drag Highland down to the ground using their own blood as the steel chain. I have really no idea on how they are planning to achieve this incredible feat on its own, but if they have thought about it, I'm sure that they will be successful. And to stop this successful, as a plot twist, I have not watched the full episode. There may be some people who will try to stop them on doing this. Leon asks Inglis that would she be interested to join the Steel Blood Front also, but as expected, she refuses to join. But the reason that she tells us why she did not join is a little bit shocking to hear. She tells Leon the reason why she is not joining his side is because if she stays with Eris's side, she could fight Leon. The expression coming from Eris and the expression coming from Leon is as expected to come from them because Inglis is talking right now because she is just want to fight and does not want to deal with any of the politics right now. And after some more talking, we finally get into the fight scene. Fight between Leon and Eris and Inglis. Leon summons some mystical beast with his artifact that he had won, and Eris is giving a bit of a discussion to Inglis on how to fight these monsters. After a lecture from Eris on hitting the magical beast with a long range attacks, Inglis does the exact opposite. She fights the beast with her own hands and she uses an ether shield to protect herself, and she's unaffected by it because she put an ether spell around her. Right after defeating all the magical beasts, Inglis finally comes to fight with Leon. Fighting Leon, Inglis punched Leon, not punched, actually kicked Leon in the gut so hard in this scene. But immediately right after that, from the building behind, we see Rani appear out of nowhere. And the sudden appearance of Rani, as expected, she brought a huge trouble with her. And this time, the trouble was a huge magical beast. And right after the magical beast was trying to hurt Rani, Inglis came running defending Rani because it's shown in the anime that because of Rani, she is the main purpose of living. Rani also tells that the beast is none other than Ran himself, which is quite shocking to believe. It was not for Leon confirming Rani's statement with Leon gave Ral a drug which was called prison powder, which affected Ral and made him turn into a mystical beast like a monster. And with Leon's statement, it he tells that it was well deserved by Ral because he made so many mistakes, like so many bad choices in life, so many bad decisions that he actually deserved to be a magical beast and suffer. And right after informing this, Leon takes his leave with blasting a few of his lions, if I may call them, blasting off his lions. And the fight between Ral and Inglis finally starts. Thinking of a way to destroy Ral or finish off Ral, Rani's father came out of nowhere and wanted to provide assistance but soon realized that he can't do anything in this situation. As Inglis can't show her powers in front of anyone, she has shown the power to Eris, and Rani known it from the beginning, but she had only shown it to Eris and did not want to show it to anyone else. So that's why she used Eris as a shield, or and made her used Eris and made it seem like Eris did the work and actually invaded the credit of defeating Ral. With the help of Eris, Inlis managed to kick Ral outside the city, which is pretty bizarre if you ask me. Kicking an entire monster out of the city is just so OP in my opinion. And right after, when she kicked Ral outside the city, she thought of using the same spell that she used in episode 1, which was called Aether Strike, which we saw last time on episode 1 by Eris using it to defeat a dragon when she was a baby. But with 12 years of training, she, I think, manages to land a better shot this time than last time and finishes Ral off in just one strike. We jump to a few days later and see Inglis request to Eris to not to tell anyone about the incident and to tell that Eris was the one who defeated the magical beast. It is so hard to memorize the names of these characters. And after delivering that news, we jump straight into the age of 15 of both Inglis and Rafina, also known as Rani. And they are both 15 years old and now they leave their home to go to the royal capital. And on the journey towards the royal capital, we see that they stopped at the city of Noah to eat and rest, mainly to eat. We see Inglis and Rani devouring their food as it is their last meal. We see from these animes that Inglis and Rani likes to eat a food a lot. And right after taking rest and eating food, they got a job as magical beast hunter to earn some bucks so that they can eat more food. They trial and now they are just relaxing on a lot of the city of Nova's bathtub. And at that bath they get to meet the Lord of City of Nova. This was quite unexpected because they thought that they were the only ones using the bath at that time. They all jumped into the bath and were just relaxing while and that is when our landlord, not landlord, our lord of the city of Nova tells Inglis and Chris, not Inglis and Rani, that they won't be fighting magical beasts but instead humans. And this was quite shocking because the advertisement was made to not hunt magical beasts, but they took the job anyways because they wanted to earn some little bit more cash. So they accepted the job with open hands. And when they went to the job of capturing the humans which defied the country, they get to meet another hero menace just like Eris, with Chris confirming that it was indeed a hero menace and nothing else. She was as powerful as Eris, shown in the anime. The episode ends with the fact that she is happy to face another hero menace and is happy to fight another hero menace and grow her not magical, sword skills in front it with her. And with the smile of Endless, we finally end the episode 3 of Reborn to Master the Blade. This has been a really long journey, a really long time since I've uploaded last on this topic. I hope you are still with me on this journey. Watch the anime if you want to enjoy the full experience, and watch my videos if you just want to know the story behind it. So, with that, we end the episode 3 of Reborn to Master the Blade from Hero King to Extraordinary Squire. Thank you for watching, guys.